He's here, the Holy Father, spending his first night on U.S. soil. Good evening. I'm Greg Floyd.
Hi, everyone. I'm Liz Bishop. The People's Pope has a packed schedule in Washington. It includes a visit to the White House and unprecedented remarks to Congress.
The pontiff is wildly popular, but he's also been criticized for weighing in on political issues. But will his soaring popularity win over the critics? For more, we're joined live by our national correspondent, Jeff Barnes, on Capitol Hill. Jeff.
Good evening. This week, the most popular leader in the nation's capital would not be President Barack Obama, and he wouldn't take offense to that, nor would it be a high-ranking lawmaker. It is indeed Pope Francis. The pontiff is on U.S. soil for the first time, arriving at Joint Base Andrews outside Washington. He was greeted by President Barack Obama and his family. And after a brief private meeting, he made his journey through the streets of Washington, ending at the Apostolic Nunciature, also known as the Vatican's embassy, where he will be spending his evenings while staying in the nation's capital.
I don't recall in my adult life a pope who has captured the imagination of so many people worldwide as this pope.
Recent poll numbers show Pope Francis with a whopping 70% favorability rating compared to just 49% for President Barack Obama and only 15% for Congress.
Well, the Pope has always been an incredibly popular figure, no matter who he is. This Pope tends to be a little bit more of a media star.
People are excited to see the Pope here, and obviously the leadership he represents not only in the United States but around the globe, and people are anxious to hear what he says.
And what will he say? Nobody seems to know just yet, but you can safely surmise it'll include immigration and climate change. And that leads to the next question. Will Congress listen?
And most of the time when the Pope speaks, people listen. But the fact that he is going to Congress and he's going to talk to the people who run the most amazing country in the world.
I don't see this being partisan. I expect to hear the Pope call for people to get along. So I think he's going to be bringing a message of love.
Well, the Pope has a very busy 48 hours ahead of him. Tomorrow he'll be at a welcome ceremony at the White House, and then he'll be meeting, of course, with President Barack Obama in the Executive Mansion. And, of course, as you just heard on Thursday, he will be addressing a joint session of Congress, and that's Thursday, right before he heads off to New York City. So a jam-packed 48 hours in the nation's capital for Pope Francis. I'm Jeff Barnes reporting live from Capitol Hill. Back to you.
Thanks, Jeff. And we saw him leave the airport not in a fancy car or a big limo, right?
From what I understand, it was a Fiat 500L, an Italian car. What else do you expect him to be in?
And a small car for a humble Pope. Jeff Barnes, thank you very much, reporting live for us from Washington.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Jeff.